As he watched the small girl, he thought he might melt. If he did what she did, would he feel what she felt? And the luscious sound swelled, reaching up to the skies. And the Grinch heard with his heart, and it tripled in size.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to our holiday camp brought to you by Midcoast Family Services Youth Department. Now, if this is your first time here, hey, how's it going? We missed you last time. So, we're talking all about gratitude. Now, to me, gratitude is letting others know we see how they have blessed our lives, helped us out, or done good in our lives. Last time we talked about how we should recognize others. Today, we're going to talk about honoring others. That means we're not just going to notice that they did good, we're going to do something about it. So, we got a lot of cool things in store for you guys, but first, check this out. Alright guys, so here is the rundown for today so you know what to expect. We are going to have games and fun and arts and crafts straight from Whoville. We're also going to see if the Grinch can be successful at today's competition. So, buckle your seatbelts and get ready for the best time you can have during this holiday season. We'll see you in a little bit.
Welcome back. So like you saw in the title, today we're going to be making these super cool and awesome sock bears. So let's get started. For this, you're going to need a pair of scissors, some cotton balls, a string of thread, a black marker or pen, some elastic, rubber bands, some eyeballs, and some socks. So if you have ankle socks, you can skip this step, but if you have longer socks, just cut them off at the ankle. Make sure they're about the same size. You may have to trim one later. It's okay. So take one, put it to the side. For now, you just need one, and you want to lay it flat so that the heel is at the bottom. And from here, you're going to take one of your cotton balls, and here you can make them as big or small as you want, but these are going to be the ears. So you're going to roll them into balls and stick them on top of the sock. I'm using a black elastic band just to make it easier to see, but you're going to tie it around the cotton ball on top to secure that ear. So you'll just do the same thing on the other side. Once you've attached your ears, you're going to go ahead and grab the rest of your cotton balls and start stuffing them into the sock. Just be sure to leave a few left over because we're going to need a few cotton balls for the arms and the legs. But go ahead and take as many of you as you want and stuff your bear. You see here I'm kind of manipulating the sock to kind of make like a head, and I'm going to go ahead and tie my thread around it. And you want to be sure just to leave a little room. Don't make it too extremely tight because we're going to need some room to tuck some stuff in here in a little bit. Now once you've tied your thread, you're going to go ahead and grab the bottom of the sock that is left open, and you want to kind of force it to the back, and you're going to tie it off as like a little tail. So you can see here I'm just kind of manipulating it so that the bottom of the sock is more towards the back of the bear instead of the bottom of the bear. And just go ahead and take an elastic, tie it off. It doesn't need to be perfect because we're going to cut off that long piece here in a second. From here, you're going to take your second sock and you are going to place it on the bottom of your bear as the feet and the legs. So how you do that is you, just like you did the top of it, you're going to take your cotton balls, roll them up as big or small as you want, and place them in the same spot we placed the ears and tie them off. These are going to serve as the legs. So again, they can be bigger, they can be smaller. It's totally up to you. Once you've done that, you are going to slide your sock up onto your bear. And you can see mine's a little bit too long, so just cut a little bit off, but you want to make sure what I kind of measured for was that top of the sock is going to tuck into that thread. So remember, that's why we wanted it a little bit loose, because if it's too tight, you won't be able to stuff in the top of that the sock into the thread. Now here I'm again taking another cotton ball. I ripped it in half and I'm kind of positioning them where I would imagine the arms to be. So just do the same thing. Again, there's no right or wrong way. You can make them bigger or smaller or put them more to the side, but I just tie them off. And then I take the top of the sock and I start stuffing it into the thread. That way it's two different parts of the bear. So you'll go ahead and stuff it all the way around. All right, so now we want to turn our bear around, and that little part that we cut off earlier, well, we're going to turn that into a tail. So just kind of ball it up, take elastic and tie it around. Now, once you've done that, just go ahead and fluff your bear to your liking, kind of move his head around, his body around, and then you just want to draw a little face. So I've got a nose, a little mouth going, and then we're going to add the eyes. So once you've added your eyes, you are done. You definitely can decorate it and add stuff to it if you'd like. In one of the previous bears, I added a ribbon around his neck just to make him look a little more fashionable. But once you're here, you're done. Good job.
Growing up, my dad was really sick, and so my mom had to spend a lot of time with him at the hospital. She would drop me and my sister off at my grandma's house. Now, my grandma took on a role that she didn't have to. She played mom to both me and my sister when my mom couldn't be there. So for her, I'm very grateful and blessed to have such an amazing person in my life as I grew up.
And now it's time for Exercise with the Grinch, the part of the show where we exercise with the Grinch.
I would like to honor my parents. I would honor them by helping them do chores around their house, little things that needed to be done, making myself more available to them, and just spending more quality time with them.
So I have siblings who are in school, and so I want to honor them by always providing emotional and mental support for them when I can, letting them know that I'm here for them, giving them a space to calm down if they're feeling stressed, a space to relax.
The person that I would like to honor is my mom. The way that I would honor her is by going to the grocery store for her, just taking her list and saying, hey, I'll go to the grocery store for you.
I would like to honor my dad, who is a veteran of the United States Army, by continuing to donate to the Disabled American Veterans Charity.
I would like to honor my wife by saying please and thank you more often.
Right now, it's really important to honor those around you. I can honor my community by wearing my mask and staying home as much as possible to keep everyone healthy and safe.
Okay, so here's today's lesson that we want you to learn about gratitude. Today we want you to focus on honor. What is honor? Here's a few examples. Maybe the cafeteria ladies have just cleaned the tables. Honor would be not going and making a mess on purpose, or making sure you clean up after yourself. Honor could also be your older brother or sister drives you somewhere and you pick up after yourself and don't trash their car. Honor could also be you're walking your dog in the neighborhood and you choose to honor your neighbors whether you know them or not by picking up your doggy duty. So, honor is noticing that people have worked hard to achieve something and showing them respect. So I hope y'all have had a great time today. Go out there and spread the attitude of gratitude and change someone's life. We'll see y'all next time.
BONUS bonus.
Bonus material.
So today we're going to talk about dreams and goal setting. I don't mean the dreams that we have when we're asleep. I mean the dreams that we have and we make for ourselves and what we want to be or what we want to do in the future. So for example, if I want to be a doctor, that's my dream for the future. But for now, my dream has to be to make good grades so that I can get into a good college. There are several steps that we can take to make our dreams come true and to achieve our goals. The first step is to identify our dream. Ask yourself the question, what is it that I want to do? Or what is it that I want to be when I grow up? Step 2 is to develop a plan. Sometimes our plan might seem really hard to do, but it helps to be able to break up that plan into several smaller steps. The third step is to ask for help. It's a good idea to talk to someone you trust about your dreams for the future and ask for their help and advice. The fourth step is to be flexible. Sometimes our dreams seem impossible, and we have obstacles and problems along the way. Those obstacles can sometimes mean that we may need to change our plan. Let's use our example of becoming a doctor. What if I went to school and I found out that I didn't really like science at all? That would make it really difficult to become a doctor, wouldn't it? So it helps to have an open mind and be flexible. Today's major message is I believe there is a purpose for my life. I hope that what we talked about today helped you to strengthen your sense of purpose and to feel more confident in setting goals and into taking steps that will help you achieve your dreams. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
Stop Cocoa time.
Today I'm going to be making homemade hot chocolate. We're going to use milk, cocoa powder, chocolate chips, sugar, vanilla extract, and a cinnamon stick. You're going to pour in your cocoa powder and whisk. Combine with your sugar. Throw in your chocolate chips. Oops, a little bit of splatter here. And then whisk until it's smooth and has a very creamy consistency. Next step, you're going to just put a little splash of vanilla extract. To give a little bit more flavor, you add a cinnamon stick. Put it in there, get it all around. and give it about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how hot you want your hot chocolate, and then you'll be ready to serve. After your hot chocolate is nice and warm and hot, go ahead and put some marshmallows in your cup. I like to add some chocolate syrup, and you're ready for a nice warm drink.